A hand gesture by billionaire Elon Musk during a speech at Donald Trump's inauguration is causing controversy, with some comparing it to a fascist salute. Let's take a look at a celebratory rally in Washington while thanking the crowd. There you see it, the world's richest man slapping his right hand to his chest and extending his arm outward in a gesture that resembled a Nazi salute. Musk then turned to the audience behind the podium and repeated the gesture, as we've just seen. So we can take a closer look at all this with DW's political correspondent, Matthew Moore. Matthew, this is the video that has lit up the internet. So what exactly is happening here? Did Musk do it? Did he not do it?
Well, there's only one person I think that really knows whether this was a fascist salute, and that is Elon Musk. But it's fair to say that social media really blew up with clips of this gesture, of this moment going viral, especially here in Germany, Claire, where the gesture is really associated with the Nazi dictator Adolf Hitler and that era, the Nazi era. And the internet was really alive with people debating whether this was indeed a fascist, a Hitler salute. On the one hand, you had historians saying, of course it was, it had the hallmarks of the salute. On the other hand, we saw groups like the Anti-Defamation League, which campaigns against anti-Semitism, coming to Musk's defence and saying, look, this was, quote, an awkward gesture in a moment of enthusiasm, but it wasn't a Hitler salute. And then you had Elon Musk himself thanking them on his X platform and liking or endorsing another tweet which called the criticism tired. And so really, ultimately, no one can know the intent of this moment, of this gesture, what was behind it, apart from Elon Musk. But it's really kind of worth underlining that this salute is hugely, hugely controversial, especially in Germany, where it's a criminal offence to do it, and it's punishable with up to 3 years in prison or a fine.
Now, this isn't happening in a vacuum, as you suggest. We should say Musk has also caused a stir here in Germany because of his endorsement of the AfD, the Alternative for Germany party.
Yeah, that's right. So the context to this moment last night is really that Elon Musk has, in recent weeks, endorsed the far-right Alternative for Germany here in Germany. That's a party that is firmly outside the mainstream, that other parties refuse to work with because they consider them too extreme, especially in light of Germany's history. This is an anti-immigration, anti-Islam, pro-Russian nationalist party. And by endorsing them, he gave them really a platform that they've not had in their young kind of 10-year history. And it's a party that in Germany is labelled as a suspected right-wing extremist party by German security services. So this is just to give you a sense of who Elon Musk is endorsing. And it was a really kind of highly significant move, because here you have the world's richest man, someone with the ear of Donald Trump, with huge business interests here in Germany and around the world, basically endorsing a party that is firmly outside the mainstream. And in doing that, he also had a conversation with the leader of that party, where he appeared to show actually a limited knowledge of Nazi history, describing Adolf Hitler as a communist. So it kind of just shows that he's really willing to break taboos and break the boundaries. But as for this gesture, no one knows except from the Elon Musk whether this was intended to be a Hitler salute.
Our correspondent Matthew Moore, thank you so much for that analysis.